to do that,
fuck them little Indian niggers. I'm sore as hell.
I might just not do this.
Oh, I thought you said I might just nut. I thought you said that. I was like, what the fuck?
When was the last time you did that?
This morning? No, I'm just playing. Last week.
That's night.
Last week, dumbass.
The purpose of your journey
I don't know when I'm about to have a game.
Our wish to be neighborly, friendly, to be most desirable.
Nigga, you tryna like give me like $5?
Native Americans, be really nice.
For what?
Don't start conflict.
So I can buy it.
Minecraft? You don't have $20?
Yeah, I do, but I want to buy some jerseys.
The third section talks about what they want to do.
So I can wear them, dumbass.
What jerseys?
I want the Mexico, Tottenham, and Barca. Cause they fucking sexy.
When are you gonna wear them?
Every day. When I nut, when I play, when I run, when I go suck dick.
Some security to your party. So he's saying is by doing these things, you have security for your party, right? So if you were talking to these natives and you're being really nice and you're telling them that all you want to do is be friends and trade with them, and you say, oh, by the way, we want your leaders to be our leaders, and if your kids want to know how we do things, we can take them and teach them. That gives them some security because it shows that they're not a threat. And at the very end, it says, carry with you some smallpox medicine and instruct and encourage them to use it. This may be done wherever you spend.
Trying to give me the answers to math.
Break this down for you. Right. The second question, section. Right? It says, what is Jefferson's goal for Lewis and Clark's expedition? Do that in the first paragraph. Right. The goal is to learn as much as they can about the natives so they can quote-unquote civilize them. So the goal is to learn as much as they can about the natives so we can control them. Do that one more time. Jefferson's goal is to learn as much as we can about the natives so we can civilize them or control them. Learn as much as we can about the natives so we can civilize them.
So they're not really wanting to be like friends or like.
Right. It's more
it is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. I can't wait for this, Lee.
Well, I'm so excited for the players. We see them coming out there. Excited because of what they've got ahead of them. Are they nervous? Looking at them closely in the eyes. Nerves play a big part in games like this, Derek. I'm nervous for them. Who's going to be the hero?
Give me your kick.
Instruct Lewis and Clark to treat the natives.
Give me your kick.
Be nice.
Kids.
To be friendly. To not cause conflict.
Open wide.
It's the game that the world truly focuses on. The Champions League final. Only two teams left in the quest for European glory. Who's it going to be tonight, Lee?
Well, it's a toss of a coin for me. It's a really big night for everybody. All hard work leading up to pre-season training, going through your domestic league.
And it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? He barely got started and already a yellow card. Now, will that be potentially problematic?
He wants them to be protected as they travel, right?
Well,
it's
it will
really
be
easy
because the player's on the tightrope now. He's now thinking about everything that goes in front of him.
So he's saying, be nice because I want you to be safe, but also we want to trade with you. We want to, because out there in the West, there's a lot of natural resources, right? Especially, which we talked about earlier, like in the American Revolution unit. Like trapping and the fur trade is an enormous. Like you can be a millionaire in one summer trapping and trading furs, like beaver pelts, bear pelts, bison pelts.
Wait, so I can become a millionaire in there?
Well, the free kick needed to be a lot better than that. Straight into the wall.
Lucrative way to make money. But if you hunt on a friends with him. Right?
It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Why would Jefferson be okay with leading some of the Native American chiefs? The primary reason is that he wants to...
From long range, he didn't miss by much, Lee.
No, I thought the ball would be coming into the box, but
so he's okay with
free
leading
kick,
them
he's had a
because
go.
he wants to establish a partnership. Right? And
Under
maybe
pressure
part of
here.
it is he could intimidate them.
Magnificent
Right?
challenge
He
to
could
win
sit
it
them
back.
down and say, listen, you're a chief and how many people you have.
He
Let me talk to
successfully
you
got
about how
past
the
him.
fact that we just bought all of your land and we have
And a strong tackle.
this many people in the military and we can do this and this and this and here are all resources. You really need to listen to what we're telling you.
Will it lead to the goal that puts them
He's
ahead?
mainly okay with meeting them because he wants to establish a partnership. Right, we want to trade with them. And then the last question says, why would they be
Untidy on the ball. There could be trouble
That's
here.
pretty simple,
He's already
right?
been cautious.
European whites.
Well, I must say he was
Small
dicing
He
with
doesn't
danger,
affect us
having
as much
already
because
been
we have
cautioned.
immunity
Just
to
a free
Native
kick here.
Americans have
Oh, he's
no
a lucky
immunity to
boy.
smallpox.
Lucky,
So if they
lucky
get it,
boy.
they
Could
will
have been
die
another yellow.
if they don't have medicine. Right? And so Jefferson
Long way
sent them
out.
was
The free kick, not foul
Because
at all.
it's not a matter of if
Just
a Native
look at this
American will get
technique.
sick,
So-
Native American
He's inches
gets sick
over.
when they get sick. So the worst thing you can do is send a bunch of white people to talk to Native Americans, and all the
Wilting
Native
under the
Americans
pressure,
die and get
and
sick.
now they try to go
Right? It's a
forward.
curse. Right? So he's sending them with medicine in
Rabiot.
case they get sick to help them.
Rabiot.
So when you're thinking about was Lewis and Clark in their group, were they respectful or
Giving the ball
disrespectful
away.
to Native Americans? According to this document,
A good
they were
effective
super
pressure
respectful,
high up the pitch.
right?
And
They
they've
were
won
kind to
possession
them, they wanted
again.
to establish trade,
That's
they
a
wanted
foul,
medicine.
and it will be a potential.
Find out about, right? Now, is it possible that, or probable that they were respectful to them because they wanted to use them and their resources? 100%, right? That is the American way. But, for all intents and purposes, they were respectful. So what you're going to do in your groups is you're going to look at 3 other documents that talk about that, right? So document B actually talks about like a killing, a murder. It's pretty cool. Document D talks about Lewis and Clark and has to do with maybe taking a child to teach them, right? So a little bit of kidnapping. And then the last document is when Meriwether Lewis
It's a dangerous free kick.
to a Native American tribe.
And
but
time
he
for the
talks
change
to them
now.
in ways that they can understand. So, for example, he refers to the United States as the 17 great nations of America. Right? And so he is talking to them like that because they don't know what a state is.
And a long way out. There it is. How about that for starters?
Well, what a huge moment that might be for this club. The fans are going absolutely wild. Well, I could watch this time and time again, Derek. Starts outside the post, but he gets so much movement on the ball to pull it back in. Just a sublime free kick.
Why that is as we so, we break our wins are following.
The opening goal of the game then.